If you're an artist and you're on a tight budget and you want to get on Spotify playlists but can't afford these expensive apps on how to get you on these playlists, then you want to watch this entire video. I provide 3 tips on how to get on Spotify playlists for free. What up, it's GTech. My name is GTech and I'm a hip hop artist that has been making music for 20 years. If you're new to this channel, I provide free content and helping other indie artists in market and brand their music. All the knowledge I provide on this channel is everything that I have learned on my own and currently applying to my own brand and music. If you enjoy the free content and you find some kind of value, please like and subscribe. So I've been personally finding some success on getting on Spotify playlists for free because all the strategies and tips that I am sharing with you, I'm applying it to myself. But before we jump into this, I just want to send a disclaimer that you should not be paying to get on Spotify playlists. You should not be paying these curators to put your song on their playlist. Most of these times, these playlists are either being farmed by bots or they have this huge operation where they're running streams through 100 different phones. The followers are also fake, so in conclusion, you might be getting streams, but they're not real streams, and you're not gonna have a sustainable fan base. This is the laziest way to get streams and to get traffic on Spotify. This method is also against Spotify policies, so you can potentially get your account completely suspended. So do not be blinded and overhyped when a Spotify playlist curator says they can promise you 100,000 streams for $20. You cannot guarantee the amount of streams. So think about it logically. If this Spotify curator is promising you placement on their playlist and they're saying give me $20, how special is your song if this offer is being offered to everybody? So just keep that in mind. And the playlist that I'm going to be talking about in this channel is user generated playlists, meaning these are actual people who've created these playlists from scratch and have developed a proper and genuine following. So there's actually real people who listen to these playlists. Method number 1, SubmitHub. SubmitHub is a platform where you can upload your song and you can pitch it to influencers, playlists, you can get blog coverage, you can even submit to labels. So a lot of blog websites use SubmitHub now because it's easier to review songs through SubmitHub rather than going through 1,000 emails a day. So you can find SubmitHub at submithub.com. I will also provide the links to all these apps. So go to SubmitHub, sign up, and go through the prompts. Fill in your description, your profile, and you can upload your song and its cover art. At this point, you can also submit your song based on the genre. There's a bunch of genres you can go through, whether it's hip hop, whether it's country, whether it's trap, and you can generate curators based on these genres. So if your music or your song is a trap song, you can click on trap and then a bunch of playlists for trap songs will show up. So SubmitHub has a free version and it also has a paid version. The free version, you get about 2 credits every 4 hours. And then there's a countdown and a clock where you can get another 2 credits. You use these credits to submit to these playlists. With the free version, curators are not obligated to provide you feedback. Sometimes they won't even go through it. The paid version allows you to buy more credits, and if you get these premium credits, then the curators will guarantee feedback even if they decline. With that being said, I've used SubmitHub for over a year now, and it is tough to get your song accepted. I have not gotten any of my submissions accepted yet, but again, I've only really used SubmitHub for 2 of my songs, but I've probably submitted to about 100 curators and playlists. I even used the paid version, probably spent a few dollars, and I still did not have any luck, but I got some decent feedback. Method number 2, daily playlists. Daily playlists is a bit easier to use. You just copy your direct Spotify link and then a bunch of playlists will show up. When you paste your song or your link into the website, your song will show up. You just have to confirm whether that's the correct song. After your song shows up and you confirm it, you can pick the genre or the specific genre that is catered to your track. So if it's a hip hop trap song, it's maybe an emotional song, a sad song, pick your genre and then a bunch of playlists will show up. You get 25 credits for about every 3 days. Each credit is one playlist that you can submit to. If you want the paid version, you can also buy more credits. But I find that 25 credits is more than enough. And I don't know much about the paid version, I've never really used it before. So when you use these free credits and you submit to these playlists, after you use up the 25 credits, a prompt will show up and it'll say, some of these playlists ask that you like and subscribe to their mailing list. They might ask you that you have to like their Spotify playlist. It's just something that in return they're asking for you to support their playlist. Not all playlists ask for this or request this, but if they do, you need to agree to it in order to use your credit and to submit to these playlists. I mean, in the end, you can also probably unsubscribe to their mailing list or unlike their Spotify playlist if you really wanted to. So I've personally used daily playlists. I still use it. I've submitted my latest song, Met Her At Caribana, and I received about 6 accepting, and I've got accepted for about 6 of these playlists. Again, I've probably submitted to about 100. So if you are not finding much luck, you got to keep submitting. And again, you get these credits back. You get 25 credits every 3 days. So just keep submitting. Be consistent, be committed. Again, it's free, so just keep trying. Method number 3, emailing curators directly. Okay, so this method is probably the most tedious and time consuming, but it is the most sustainable if you want to build a relationship. So what you want to do is you want to go directly to the Spotify app. You can either use the desktop version or through your phone, but I find it's easier if you're on a computer. When you're on Spotify, in the search engine, you want to type in or search the genre of your song and then Gmail right after. So for my latest single, I Met Her At Caribana, when I'm submitting it to playlist, I put summer hits Gmail. So the type of song that it is and then Gmail. This narrows down. After this, a bunch of playlists will show up. And once you click on these playlists, there should be an email or Gmail in the bio. At this point, you can contact the curator directly. The whole point of this method is to find playlists for your song specifically, that is genre targeted, that your song is most likely to be accepted. So if your song is sad and very slow, it's not something that curators who have summer hits and that have songs that are very upbeat that they're gonna accept to. So you don't want to waste your time. The whole point is to make your time very efficient so this whole process is not too time consuming. And again, your chances are more likely to get accepted to playlists that is more like your song. So take time to draft up an email, include the playlist that you want to submit to, because a lot of these curators have different playlists. Again, I know this is a tedious process, but once you get accepted to these emails or once you get accepted to these Spotify playlists, it's easy to go back and build that relationship. An additional tip is to stay away from playlists that have not been updated recently. You want to obviously submit to playlisters and curators that are updating their playlist frequently. You do not want to submit to a playlist that has not been updated for more than a year. A bonus tip is to create a separate doc and save all of these emails. So for the future, it's easier for you to refer back to them, and instead of doing all of this research and it'll eliminate a lot of this tedious time again, because you have a list of emails you've already submitted to, and it's easier for you to refer to when you submit your next single. So this method works because I've used it and I've gotten a few curators that have emailed me back and added my song I Met Her At Caribana to these playlists completely free. The streams I've gotten from it has not been significant, but it's been a few streams from each of these playlists, so it works. It's organic streams, it's from organic people, and this method definitely works, and all of those add up. So those are 3 methods on how to get on Spotify playlists for free. If you enjoyed this free content and you found some value, please like and subscribe for more content. So good luck on your next single. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one, and I'm out.